Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to tell you a quick and easy way to get yourself out of scarcity and into abundance. So I've talked a bit about abundance before, and abundance is basically when you're on an upward spiral, when you're able to share rather than taking and taking all the time. And I just want to share with you guys a really quick and easy way that you can get yourself out of that cycle of scarcity and into one of abundance. So scarcity is when you're functioning on fear and running away from things, and abundance is when you're functioning on love and you're sharing and you've got lots to give and you have more than enough for yourself as well. So I want you to think about your sphere of influence, and by your sphere of influence I mean what your concerns are, what your circle of concerns would be. Is it that you're only concerned with your survival, your immediate needs? Or do you stop to think about the people that you walk past on the street? Do you stop to think about your family and friends all the time? Do you stop to think about, the people that you provide for with whatever work you're doing? The more abundant that you are, the more that your sphere of influence and your circle of concern kind of goes outside yourself and expands into a wider area. In other words, when you're abundant, you're not just thinking about how you can benefit yourself. You're getting those benefits, but you're doing it from doing something else. You're doing it from sharing. You're doing it from doing things for other people, from educating other people, from giving other people something useful. And basically, you're essentially, as an abundant person, becoming a bit of a leader. You're a leader of the people around you who perhaps aren't quite so abundant, and it's your job to share with them, to help them, to benefit them in some way. And so if you're not quite in that abundant stage right now, by starting to do this, by starting to share, by starting to create things that can benefit others, you actually get into a more abundant headspace and you can start to become more abundant in your day-to-day life. So for starters, I want you to think for a moment, how much do you create every day? Now this can include your work, this can include, art that you perhaps share with your friends, or it can include, content that you make online, or something that you write, maybe an article or something. I want you to think how much you actually create each day. How much time do you actually spend creating that stuff? Maybe you spend a few hours at work doing something, maybe you spend a few minutes each day. The thing is, you want to be creating a lot each day, because when you're creating, you're essentially giving something away while doing something beneficial for yourself. Because the creation process, if you're doing something that you're passionate about, is actually really fun and it's really healthy for you, because it gets you thinking better, it gets you more imaginative, and it gets you trying new things. And then you share it with other people and they get the benefit from it, and then they can share it with other people who get the benefit from it as well. So it's a wonderful thing to be doing, and a lot of us don't create enough. And this is something I was guilty of in the past. Like, I had lots of ideas and so on, but I didn't actually put those ideas out there. I didn't actually share and create that much each day. And other than what I was doing at work, I wasn't really sharing at all. So I started, writing content, I started making content, and I mean, this channel is another example of that, where I'm creating in order to share. And so, look to ways that you can share with people outside of yourself. Look to ways that your concerns can be about more than just you, and about the people around you, about your family, your friends, your pets, your neighbours, about the environment, about the earth itself, about, the politics in your country, that kind of thing. You want to actually expand out from yourself and care more about the bigger picture, because when you start to do that, you start to kind of join a team with the other people in the world. Because when you start being concerned about other people, then those other people can take a bit of their concern for themselves off. They can kind of relax and not be so concerned about themselves and give a bit of concern back to you. So in other words, you're kind of working in a team with other people when you're abundant. And this is why being in abundance makes you so successful, makes things go so well for you, because you're not just getting the benefits of doing it for yourself, but you're getting the benefits of the fact that you sharing encourages others to share with you. And there's a quick and easy exercise that you can do to do this. Next time you're in a room with a bunch of people, whether it's, you're at the office, or you're at the bar with your friends, or you're just out on the street, take yourself out of your thoughts for a minute. Take a moment to get present, and then think about what the other people there need, what would be helpful to them. And then try and think how you can be that help to them, how you can be the most helpful person to them. In other words, try and be a provider, not a consumer. And when you do that, you'll start to have abundance in all areas of your life. It's really a magical thing. When you start to give it away to others, it all comes back to you, and much, much more. So that's been all for this quick video on how you can get into abundance by sharing and expanding your circle of concern. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you'll share with others today. And if you want to be a part of this community and see more similar videos, then remember to subscribe. If you liked the video, you can give it a thumbs up, and if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. Also, you can check another video on the channel by clicking the link in the bottom left now.